Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 1 cumulative medical. Basically, this is the first chapter of newly introduced course Excel 2022. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do this assignment for you, if you want me to do this complete course for you, including Excel assignments, Word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, or Access assignments, please contact me on WhatsApp or email that is mentioned in the description of this video. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen as well. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments as well. So let's start this assignment and solve this assignment step by step. Title of the assignment is EXP22 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Medical. This is the title of the assignment. At start of the instruction file, you can see the project description. Please go through this project description so that you can get an idea about the assignment. And then I will move to step number 1 and will start solving these assignments. Total steps in this assignment are 27. So step number 1 is start Excel, download and open the file named EXP22 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Medical. So this is the Excel file we are supposed to download from my IT Lab dashboard, and we will apply all the instructions to that Excel workbook. So I have already downloaded this Excel workbook, and you can get your Excel workbook from your My IT Lab dashboard. So we are supposed to solve the assignment in this Excel workbook. So step number 1 is just about downloading the Excel workbook. That is why we will move to next step and we'll start solving this assignment. Step number 2 is you notice that 321-2024 vision expense on row 10 is duplicate of the expense on row 8. You will delete the duplicate row. Select and delete row 10 and contains the duplicate 321-24 on vision data. So basically we are supposed to delete the duplicate row, that is row 10. So we are supposed to delete the row 10. So we will simply select row 10 and right click on it and delete this row, because we are supposed to delete the duplicates data row, that is row 10. So we are done with step number 2. Now we will move to next step, that is step number 3. You want to move the 3 to 2024 pharmacy expense to be listed in chronological order. Select and cut row 11 that contains the 3 to 2024 pharmacy expense and insert cut cells on the row 5. Basically, we are supposed to move the data of row 11 to row 5. For this, we will simply select the row 11 and we will cut it and we will paste it on row 5. So let's go to the Excel sheet again. So we are supposed to select this row, that is row 11, and we are supposed to cut this data and we are supposed to paste this data on row 5. So I will simply right click on it and I will select cut. Then we are supposed to move this data to row 5. So simply go to the row 5 and click paste. And you can see that I have moved the data of row 11 to row 5 as mentioned in step number 3. It was required that move the row 11 data to row 5. So I have moved that data. So we have completed step number 3. Now let's move to next step, that is step number 4. You decide to insert a column for additional data. Insert a new column A and type expense number in cell A3. So basically we are supposed to add a new column to this data, and that should be a column A. So, and the name of the column will be expense number. So I will simply go to here. That is column A already. Now we are supposed to insert a new column. Before this, that will be column A and it will become column B. So right click on it and click insert. And you can see that we have inserted a new column A, and column A has been changed to column B and new column name is A. Now we are supposed to type expense number in cell A3 as mentioned in the instructions. So type expense number. So that is all required in step number 4. So next step is step number 5. Insert the new column. You want to create a coding system consisting of year, month, and sequential numbering for the expenses. Type 2024-03-001 in cell A4 and use autofill to complete the expense number to the range A5 up to A11. So we are supposed to complete a series in column A4, in column A starting from cell A4 up to A11. So I will start simply typing this 2024-3-001. 2024-3-001 in cell A4. Now we are supposed to complete the series up to A11. So you can see that 2024 01, 02, 03, 04 up to 08. So we have completed the series in column A as required in step number 5. So we have completed 5 steps so far, and now I will move to next step, that is step number 6. After filling in the expense number, you will increase the column width to display the data. Change the width of column A to 12. So basically we are supposed to change the width of column A to 12. We can simply do that. Right click on it and click column width, and we will make this 12. And you can see that I have made column A width to the 12. That is required in step number 6. So we have completed 6 steps. Now let's move to next step, that is step number 7. So I am doing this assignment step by step, and I am solving each step. If you want me to do this complete assignment, you can contact me and I will do this for you. So now let's do step number 7. The worksheet should have a title above the data. Type March 2024 medical expenses in cell A1 and merge and center the title over the range A1 up to J1. So I will simply type this March 2024 medical expenses in cell A1. March 2024 medical expenses. Okay, now we are supposed to merge this title over the range, that is A1 up to J1. So I will select A1 up to J1. I have selected this one. Now we are supposed to merge and center. Simply go to the home tab. After going to the home tab, click go to this alignment tab and click this arrow and merge and center. You can see that now title is merge and center over this range A1 up to J1. So that is required in step number 7. So next step is step number 8. The title would look more professional with some formatting. Apply bold green font color and 14-point font size to the title in cell A1. Now we are supposed to do some sorting, some formatting of this title that we have just added to the worksheet. So it is saying that apply bold. First we are supposed to apply the bold, then green font color and 14-point font size. So select this one and apply bold. And now we are supposed to change the font color to the green. Font color should be green and 14-point font size. So I have applied bold, 14-point font size and green font color to this one. So that is all required in step number 8. So next step is step number 9. You decide to replace lab with laboratory to provide a more descriptive expense name. Find all the occurrences of lab and replace with the laboratory. So we are supposed to replace the word lab with laboratory. So simply go to the Excel sheet and go to the home tab and click find and select, and we will select replace. Now we are supposed to change lab with laboratory and click replace. All done, we made 2 replacements. So we have changed the word lab with the laboratory. That is all required in step number 9. So we have completed 9 steps so far, and now we're gonna do next step, that is step number 10. So step number 10 is the worksheet contains spelling error that needs to be identified and corrected. Check the spelling in the worksheet and correct all the spelling errors. So now we are supposed to remove the spelling errors in the worksheet. So let's go to the Excel sheet and go to the review tab and click spelling. Do you want to continue checking all the beginning of the worksheet at the beginning of the worksheet? Yes. We will select so I have checked the spelling errors that is required in step number 10. So we have completed 10 steps so far. That is almost half of the assignment because total steps in this assignment are 26. Now I will move to next step, that is step number 11. So I am solving each and everything in this assignment. And if you want to do this complete assignment for you, you can contact me and I will do this complete course for you. So next step is step number 11. You are ready to enter the first formula to calculate the adjusted rate. Calculate the adjusted bill in cell F4 by subtracting the AMT not covered from the amount billed. Copy the formula to the range F5 up to F11. So we are supposed to enter a formula in cell F4 to calculate the adjusted bill, and that we can calculate by subtracting the AM not cover from the amount billed. So this is F4. I will type simply equal sign and we will subtract the AM not covered from the amount bill. So I will simply select amount bill first, that is D4 minus AM not covered. So we will get the result that is the adjusted bill for this medical exam. So now we are supposed to copy this formula, simply go to the home tab and copy this one and select this cell and click paste. So we will get the result for other descriptive values. So we got the adjusted bill by subtracting the EM not covered from the amount billed. So that is all required in step number 11. So next step is step number 13. Next you will calculate the amount owed. Calculate the amount owed in the cell I4 by subtracting the insurance paid and co-pay from the adjusted bill. Copy the formula to the range I5 up to I11. So now we are supposed to calculate the amount owed, and that we will calculate in cell I4, and we will subtract the insurance paid and co-pay from the adjusted bill. So let's go to the I4 now, and I will type equal sign, and we are subtracting the insurance paid and co-pay from the adjusted bill. So I will select the adjusted bill first, then we will subtract the insurance paid, then the co-pay. And now we are supposed to copy this formula down to the column to get the other values. So simply copy this one and paste it here, and we got the other values. So we got the amount owed by subtracting the insurance paid and co-pay from the adjusted bill, and that is all required in step number 12. So I have completed 12 steps, that is 50% of this assignment. Now I am going to give you an overview for the remaining steps so that you can complete this assignment on your own. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including Excel assignments, Word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, or Access assignments, you can contact me and I will do this assignment for you. Now let me show you the final version for this assignment. When you will complete the remaining steps, then you will get a final version like this. This is the final solution for this assignment. If your solution is matching to this one, then you are going to get 100 out of 100. So this is the March sheet and this is the April sheet. So you will get result like this. You will have two sheets, March and April, and this will be the final version for this assignment. I have done 12 steps. I completed each and every single thing in those 12 instructions, and for the remaining steps you can hire me to do this assignment for you or to do this complete course for you. Contact me on WhatsApp or email that is showing at the bottom of the screen and make a deal for your complete course. So have a look to this final version of this assignment, and if your final version is matching to this one, then you are going to get 100 out of 100. So I have been doing courses for students since 2015, and you can hire me for your all courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignments, mathematics, statistics, programming assignment as well. So I will be producing A grade for you throughout your degree in all courses. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video. Thank you so much again. I request you to subscribe to my channel and like my video.